Twinkle gets trapped. Twinkle was a lovely little black kitten. She lived in the city with her owner. She had a cat flap so she could go in and out whenever she liked. Her favourite food was salmon. Oh, she loved the taste of salmon. One day when she was out, she smelt a salmon smell in a shed. The door was open. So she snuck in and she found the salmon dog treats high up on the shelf and helped herself. The owner of the shed noticed the open door and shut it. He didn't notice Twinkle. Poor Twinkle, she was trapped in the shed. She couldn't get out. She mewed, but nobody heard. She missed her owner. She missed her soft, warm bed. If only her owner would come. Poor Twinkle, she stayed there all night. There was nothing soft to sleep on. Everything was hard. There was no comforting sounds of home, just scary noises outside the shed. The next day, the shed door opened, and Twinkle was about to jump down from the shed and get out, but the owner of the shed pushed a big, scary dog in and shut the door and walked away. Bark, bark, growl, growl went the dog. All day, Twinkle shivered and trembled on the shelf high up. She was too small to protect herself. She looked around to try and find a way out, but there was no way out. She was so scared. She ran up and down the shelf, desperate to get back to her owner, but she couldn't see any way to escape. Eventually, the owner of the shed came back. Quick as a flash, Twinkle jumped down and darted out through the shed door. She ran and ran over fences, through gardens, all the way back home. Phew! She was safe. She was happy. She never went near that shed again. A few weeks later, she and her owner moved to the countryside. There were miles of fields and woods. It was lovely. Twinkle went out to explore. Her owner was told by the locals to make sure she kept Twinkle in at night, so that Twinkle didn't get attacked by local foxes. So her owner kept her in with her, and Twinkle cuddled on her lap and was happy. Then one day her owner was going out after dark. She was going to bingo. She shut Twinkle in the kitchen to keep her safe, so she couldn't get to her cat flap. She couldn't get to her owner. There was nothing soft to sleep on, and she couldn't hear the comforting sounds of home. The radio was off, and there was no owner talking to her. She felt very frightened. Her body remembered the scary time in the shed and made her feel panicked. She ran around the kitchen, jumping on the work surfaces, trying to find a way out. Twinkle's body had remembered the time she was in the shed, and although she was safe in the kitchen, she didn't feel safe because her body was telling her she wasn't safe. When her owner came back, she found Twinkle shaking and shivering. "Oh no," Twinkle said to her owner. "Did your body remember when you were trapped before and make you feel wobbly again? I shut you in the kitchen to keep you safe from the scary foxes, but you didn't feel safe at all, did you?" Twinkle felt a bit better when she understood the scary feeling she had was from the past, from the time in the shed, and didn't mean that she wasn't safe. Her owner thought long and hard about what else she could do to help Twinkle feel more safe. So now, if she goes out to bingo or to see her friends in the night, she moves Twinkle's cat litter tray into the living room and she puts the TV on for her so it's not quiet. Then Twinkle can cuddle up on the soft, squishy sofa cushion and remember that she's safe.